Afternoon, good people. It's Shayna Boston with Boston First Administrative Management Services. Happy Money Making Monday and hello November. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. In spite of having to lay my cousin to rest, I was able to see my family, my friends, love on them, laugh, joke, and I encourage you all, while your family and friends are still here, love on them now. Call them up, check on them, see how they're doing. You don't want to wait until it's too late. So that brought me into this week's word of the week, or phrase, which is take the risk. I experienced several different levels of types of weather this weekend in traveling to Georgia. 1 minute it was raining outside my house. Next thing I know, it was snowing. We're stuck in a snow jam. It's thundering and lightning in North Augusta. And then it's bright and sunny and beautiful in South Georgia. So that had me to thinking about how life can change so quickly and such, in a matter of minutes, a matter of seconds, and a matter of miles on down the road. So we have to change our mindsets on taking the risk. And as humans, we are already innately risk averse and afraid of putting our vulnerability on the line. We sometimes find it easier to settle with the status quo rather than speaking up, making a change, take a chance, and engage in courageous conversation rather than pessimistic conversation. And the other things that we do, we overestimate the possibility of something going wrong. We also exaggerate the consequences of what might happen if it does go wrong. We underestimate our ability to handle the consequences of the risk. And then we discount or deny the cost of our inactions. The cost of our inactions when we decide that we're just not going to take the risk. We're not going to move. And we never know what that's going to cost us later, because we didn't decide to make the risk. We didn't decide to make that phone call. We didn't decide to attend that event. So there are some things that will cost us along the way if we don't decide to make the risk. So this week, we want to make sure we decide to take the risk. Of course, you want it to be smart. You want to have it well thought out. But that's what a risk is. There are some levels of risk. And it may be good and it may be bad, but you got to be willing to deal with the consequences and trust yourself to be able to handle the consequences of that risk. But hey, you have to look around at your other examples in your life. You're living, you're breathing. We're here today because of different types of risks that we've already taken. So look at that in your life. See what risks need to be taken to take you a step further, 2 or 3 steps further, to get into where you want to be in life. So that's our goal this week. Take the risk. All right. I will talk to you soon. Have a successfully productive and lucrative week. Thanks for tuning in to Boston First.